Alright, what's up everybody? This is your boy Chad Smoothington, and this is Hytale. This guy here looks a lot more like I really do than my Roblox avatar. So I've been playing this for about a week now, but I have never been a Minecraft player. So I wanted to actually learn this game before trying to do a video. And that's what I've done. That's the game. I played that for about a week. I've gotten fairly far in it, but I want to start a new world. And the reason I want to start a new world is because I want to set up a little kind of early walkthrough and tutorial to help you get started and maybe help you get set up faster than I did and not make some of the mistakes I did early on and waste a whole lot of time. So let's create a new world and let's get started. It only takes a second. I gotta say, the music is awesome in this. I hope it's not copyrighted. All right, I don't know who Chunks is, but it's waiting for Chunks. Now, here we go. Here's where you start. Just this little quiet temple place. There's no bed here. So even though you spawn from here, you've got no place to call your own. Now, what I like to do early on is I like to find the Quebec town, the Rootling people. Yes, go ahead. And that looks like their base over there. Let me take a look around. So what I want to do, I want to look around. I want to make sure there isn't going to be anywhere I end up dying. Like there's probably skeletons hanging out here. There's probably skeletons hanging out there. That's the Forgotten Temple you eventually have to go to, but one of the things you need to do is you need to set up a place to live in a base of operations. And the Rootling town, the Quebecs, is a safe place to do that. So let's get moving. Okay, they're over towards the temple. One of the things that you want to do early on, you've got no tools, no weapons or anything. We're going to go around this side. Just start picking up sticks and stuff along the way. Sticks, smash some bushes, and pick up the sticks. Pick up some berries. Pick up the plant material and sticks. And if you see rubble, like over here, pick that up. Those are going to be your basic building blocks when you start trying to craft stuff. Now let's check on pocket crafting. Do we have enough? Yeah, so actually we do have enough in pocket crafting to build this up. So let's craft ourselves our basics right now. We'll live longer. Okay, what do we need for this? We need more sticks and rubble. Let's gather a little more sticks and rubble before we go. And at least now, if a bad guy comes around, we're going to be able to defend ourselves. Okay. Berries. We're going to keep working our way. See that little spiral on the compass rose up there? That's where the temple is. We want to go off in that direction because that's where the Quebec village is there, the Rootling people. We're not ready for a cave yet. I just happened to stumble upon a cave. Okay, sticks. I haven't come across any more rubble. I want to find some rubble. You need sticks, rubble, and plant material. That's your first basic building blocks. Oh, there is a grizzly bear over there. We're going to avoid him. That doesn't look friendly. I want to keep moving and hopefully not hear a skeleton voice. Okay, let's run a little. Okay, let's see. Now, see, we don't have any rubble. We haven't come across any rocks for rubble yet. Where are we? I want to go here. That's the village. That's the temple. Let's go over by the temple and see what's up there. Could probably find some rubble and finish our base level crafting. bunny rabbit, jackalope. All right, here's the temple area. So we found the temple. Is there any rubble here at the temple? I need some rubble. Let's gather some wheat too. That's food. Mature wheat is food items. They're not giving us any rubble. Here we go. One rubble. Let's see, was that enough to finish what I'm making? No, I need one more rubble. One more rubble anywhere on this stuff and I could build my pickaxe. But let's start heading towards where that village is. It should be directly west of here right now. Piggy piggy, little warthog. And the reason you want to go to that village is you could grab a bed there and claim it as your own. And that village is safe. Enemies don't go there. It should be right out there in front of us. Up here's more rubble. Let's grab a bunch of this rubble. Like I said, that's starting off. There's a skeleton over there. Let's get away from him. Whoa. I don't know what I just found, but that could have been bad if I fell in there. Okay. It looks like we're almost here. There it is. There's the village. Hooray, we made it. And nobody's chasing us. So here's the village. And starting out, there's all kinds of food items around here. Okay, you got a merchant here. Hey, buddy. Now, we don't have anything to deal with the rootling merchant yet because we haven't gotten much of this essence of life yet. But yeah, you got a little village here that's full of food, full of friendly people, and it has protection in it. There you got these guys here defending it up there. Then you can find one of these trees. This doesn't, well, see, that has a bed, but I found one that had a front door and a back door. Pick yourself one of the trees out. How does this one look? I have a feeling they're all different. They're all nice little houses here. They have beds in it. You want to find one that has enough room around it. Here we go, because this gives me a little courtyard for my crafting stuff. So you go in here, click F on the bed. I'm not even going to change the name of it. We'll just set it as Chad Smoothington's bed. That's my respawn point. This is now my home. All right. Now we can start doing some extra crafting. Let's make ourselves that. All right. Now we're going to start building our stuff. So right outside our door, I'm going to put my campfire. All right. Let's put my campfire right there. Now I could cook stuff there. We already have a bed, so we don't need to make that. Workbench. Okay, now we need stone and logs. But we have our pickaxe and a regular axe, so now we can start gathering that stuff. Like right here, this tree, you know, I don't like to disturb the trees in the village. I don't want to upset the villagers. Let's go outside the village. Let's get some trees. Let's get some stone. Let's start some crafting. All right. Forgot how slow this is compared to my first, my set of tools I have now. Because I have serious tools later in the game. I've already advanced to Cobalt. I'll get that piece. There we go. You cut out the bottom of the tree and the whole thing falls. You just gather up everything that falls out of it. All the sticks, all the sap, all the plant material, all the logs. All right. Now, let's mine some stone. Oh, they're just giving us rubble? Is it giving us rubble, not actual stone? No, let's find some real stone. Hey, turkeys. Because I need some bona fide stone. So let's go to where it's actually stone and not rubble, so I'm collecting stone. Because when you look here, you don't want to see rubble building up. You want to see blocks of stone building up. Let's see what happens here. There we go. That's stone. So let's quarry out a little bit of stone. So once you've got a workbench, your materials go up. You're still going to use things like the sticks and the rubble, but you'll use that for different stuff. Like once you build the bow, you're going to use that for arrow making. All right. My house was the corner one, right? Yeah, because you see now your bed shows up. See, there's my fire. Okay, let's start setting up my crafting area. I'm going to build a crafting bench. Do I need a builder's workbench? No, not really. I don't really need a builder's workbench yet. That's when you're going to start building your house. All right, so we got our workbench there. Yeah, let's put our workbench right there. Okay, now let's open our workbench. Hey, now we've already got that. Let's build a bow. And now I got 96 sticks and 24 rubble. I am going to build... I'm just going to hit all on the arrows. Let's see how many arrows it makes me. Now you have a ranged weapon. All right. I got almost 100 arrows. That's a good start. All right. Let's build some torches. But we're going to build the basics that we need. We got some torches here. I'm going to need some more sticks. I got plenty of tree stuff. Let's get some more sticks, plant fiber, and tree stuff. So let's go out here and knock down some more bushes. But now we have an axe to do it. It's a little quicker than using your hands. So let's go there to the bigger bushes. I'm just going to get a bunch of plant material. Plant material and sticks, and pick up those sticks too. If you just see actual sticks laying on the ground, pick those up. Oh, I'm using a pickaxe. Let's cut down another tree. Just because that's a real quick path to having enough wood and sticks and stuff. All right. Yeah, moo to you too, pal. The animals do. All the animals will acknowledge you, whether they're friendly or unfriendly, or scared. Some are indifferent, some are scared, and some are friendly. What are you doing in my hut, kid? All right. So let's make a bunch of torches. Same thing. I'm just going to hit craft all. I want to make a whole bunch of torches. Because we're going to go to a cave now. Now we're going to be looking for copper. That's what you start out. You start out, get your basic earth materials to make your basic set of weapons. And we can't make any armor yet. But see, you can get better stuff as you go. Actually, let's start preparing some of our stuff here. Let's get ready to make a furnace. See, now we got to start getting some more stuff. All right. Let's put our furnace over here. Then over here, let's clear this stuff out of the way. Then we're going to set up our, probably carve this out a little with our pickaxe. Yeah, let's carve all this out. What I'm doing is I'm clearing a space to put my workbenches in. Let's clear this out. Oh, that's just mossy. Gather that stuff. Now I have my own little courtyard here next to my house. Yeah, I know, buddy. How are you? You just keeping an eye on things? Right on. All right. I feel like it's probably getting pretty close to nightfall. That almost doesn't matter when, one of the things that you could do, by the way. There. Now you can hold a torch in your offhand. You just can't do that when you have a shield. And of course, when you're carrying a bow is two-handed. We're going to look for a nearby cave. Let's see if we can see any on the map. That hole is probably a cave. See it right there? Let's go take a look. First, let's go... Yeah, let's go check out that cave first. Let's get a little bit of copper. Once we start by getting a little bit of copper. There we go. There's a cave. Whoa. Once we get a little bit of copper, then we're going to... I already see some copper down here, I thought. Yep, there's some copper. Once we get enough copper to build a few things, then we'll go to that temple and do that. All right. Right. All right. Now, one of the things I like to do, hold on a second. Because the problem is, from in your hand, you can't put torches on the wall. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, see I put 2 torches on the wall. I'm gonna put those torches back in my hand over there. So I always have a torch in my hand. Now I'm gonna take my axe, knock that 1 torch off the wall, and pick it up, and now I have my torches here. And the torches in. You know what? I have to do something different here. I messed up. Hold on, I know what to do. I think I can swap these, right? No, it just adds 1 to it. Dang it! I thought it was smart. No, I'll have to switch my torches out of my hand. All right, let's go get some more copper. Let's get that stalactite out of the way. All right. There's a lot of copper down there. Let's walk around here and see what we got. Make sure we're not going to run into anything unfriendly, because that's pretty far down there. Yeah, that just fell way down. Okay, let's go along here and see. Yes, we can climb down without falling down. If you can climb down without falling down, you're good to go. Because you fall too far, 1, you take fall damage. And 2, you can't get back up unless you dig a whole lot of stone. You have to build your way back up. Right now, I'm just looking around in here for more copper. Let's see. See, that looks like it's got a good fall to it. Let's not get that deep just yet, shall we? Let's be smart about this. Okay, there's the hole I came in. There's the torch I set up to find my way out. What I recommend doing and why I like to build a lot of torches, every time you make some kind of major change of direction, plant a torch. Plant a torch at your doorway so you know that's where you came in and out of. Let's see what I'm not liking about this, and I might go back down there. Oh, there's some copper here. Okay. So see, we came out of here. Put a torch there. See, now that way is marked. If we keep going further, and especially if you decide you have to run from something, you just look for your torches and you know which way to go back. How much copper do we have? 10. That's not a heck of a lot. Some things you can gather in groups of 100. The copper you can gather in groups of 25. The ores in general. 25 at a time. Oh, here's some more. All right. So I want to get a good 25. Maybe if we hit a real mother lode of it, get some more than that. But that way we could go back and we could build a bunch of stuff. Oh, do I see copper glowing up ahead? Yes, I do. There we got another big drop here. The drops make me a little nervous. That makes me feel like we're on the other side of where we were. Let's go back because where we were the first time, I think had a better path up and down. Okay, so let's go back to our torch. We know that's the way we were. All right. We're gonna go back. What do we have now? 14 copper. I want a little more than that. Oh, a rat. Hi, rat. Die, rat. That'll give us a little meat and some light hide. You need, when you start out with getting your copper, you also want to get light hides because you're going to need that to build stuff. All right. What's over here? And how do I do it without... Okay, we could jump up and over. Good. Oh, I need an empty hand. There we go. Get more copper over here. Yeah, but not much. A little bit more, a little bit more. I'm trying not to drop down those big holes just yet. Because sometimes they keep going and going and going, and you end up in bad places that you don't want to be in. Here's the good way in. See, this one doesn't have as much of a drop, and we got more material. Whenever you see it, it looks like it's dumping you way down. Up. Hey, you just took all my stuff away. Up, look at that. A goblin. By the way, if you hold your right mouse button, you'll block. Yeah, you don't want to be standing right on the edge of a big hole. One of those guys comes up and hits you and knocks you in. And then best case scenario is you have to build your way back up and out, or dig your way up and out. Worst case scenario is you get knocked down to somewhere really bad, especially if there's lava. If you don't have at least iron weapons and armor and you see lava, turn around. That's my recommendation. If you see big, ugly toads, go the other way. They will knock you so far into that lava area. And if you see a guy, if you know what heat miser looks like, you see a dude with flaming red hair, do not go near him. Those are guys you are not big enough to beat. All right, how am I on copper now? 25 and 13. That's enough copper. Let's start finding our way back. But you see right now, I'm seeing so much. I at the very least want to fill up with what I can while I'm here. Yeah, because look at that. Let's get all of this stuff. All right. The bats don't bother you. They squeak and fly away, just so you know. All right. So we got almost 50 copper now. I came from up and around this way. Rats. The rats will fight you. So fight the rats back. See, like you might see all that gleaming copper over there? You might want to run over there, but then you realize that stuff's going way down. You can't reach that stuff. I mean, you can. You got to dig your way over on the side. It's almost not worth it. Right now, we have enough stuff. We're going to get out of here. Like I said, we come across easy pickings, we're going to easy pick it. All right, let's grab that stuff. Make our way out of here. I have more copper? I don't remember this much copper coming in. That tells you I'm going the wrong way. All right. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. All right. Keep going up. Up. Is that my torch over there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, a rat. I thought a goblin or something snuck up on me. Okay, there's my torch. That's our way out. That's what I say. Always leave yourself a torch so you can get out. I believe we came over this way. Or was it? No, it was up. Was it up and over somewhere over here? Where did we come in? Yeah, it was over here. That's right. And over here. You gonna bother me, rat? If you are, I'm gonna kill you. Collect the hide. Collect the meat. Cook the meat. All right. There we go. That was our first cave escapade. Too big to get out? Not a big deal. Let's dig ourselves some steps. There we go. Now we got steps to get up and out. Let's go back to the village. Let's finish carving our stuff. All right. Here we go. No, just starting this world, I haven't memorized where mine is. Why are you in my hut, kid? You must think this is your hut, huh? Maybe this is your hut and I took it over? Well, too bad. All right. Let's start building the rest of the stuff we need. Got a workbench. Let's go here. Now we want armorer's workbench. Oh, I haven't made my copper yet. I'm a dummy. All right. Here's how you take your elements. Your basic forge could take 2 spots. So let's put both of our 25s of copper in here. All right. You could use sticks or you can use wood. The wood burns a little bit better. There we go. Now you sit back and wait. In the meantime, let me show you what else you can do. Because you can walk away from this and it'll keep going. Let's go over here to our campfire. Let's put these sticks in the campfire. And let's grab that rat meat we got along the way. And did we get any vegetables along the way? I wanted to look. No, it doesn't appear we did. I don't think we put... Oh, maybe we can cook that. Okay? Now we're going to start cooking. That stuff will cook pretty quick. Now you can see while that cooks, it's getting into evening time now. Good, you left my tent finally. Okay, that sound meant something is done. See what happened here? So now I've got cooked wild meat and roast vegetables. Now I got some food. Food restores health. All right, one thing I want to do here is let's get rid of some of this nonsense. All right, so we go here. See how I gathered, while I was knocking down plants and stuff, I gathered some stuff, grass, some stuff. We don't need that stuff in our inventory. Really don't. It doesn't do anything. So let's just go out here. Let's plant that stuff. Up, I don't want to plant. All right, first things first. Let's take our torches back. That was silly of me. pick those up because there, we don't need those. We don't need to be walking around with that in our hand because it'll mess you up a little. Right. Now you see we got some copper going. Okay, now let's use that to start building the other stuff we need. We need to build armor, so we gotta get more trees. So I put all my tree logs in here. Hold on a second. Let's stop you for a minute. Let's take our tree logs back. All right. Let's craft our armorer's workbench. Blacksmith anvil. Did you do it? Is there armorer's workbench? No, I guess I was still in the middle of building something. Okay, there's our blacksmith's anvil. There's our tanning rack. We need that. A chef stove. Can we build that? Yeah, that's handy because you can build more complicated food items that give you better health benefits when you eat them. Okay. So now we're going to set up our basics. The armorer's workbench. Where do we put you? Let's put you there. Okay. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way for now. So I can put over all our other stuff down here so we could build them without having to open that menu over and over again. Let's put you there. You know what else I want to do? All right. Because we have limited light here. Let's put a torch there. Let's put a torch there. Let's light up our work area a little. All right. We got our armorer's workbench. We got our blacksmith's anvil. Our tanning rack. I'm going to try to put stuff where it's not in everything's way. Here we go. There's our tanning rack. And let's put our chef stove over here by our campfire. There we go. All right. Now, let's put that little bit of wood we have back in the furnace. Let it do its thing. So now we've got a decent little camp set up here. Now let's start thinking about armor. Let's give ourselves... Well, first, you know what? Before we start worrying about armor, let's give ourselves some better tools. Let's go to the blacksmith's anvil. Because we've got crude tools right now, basically stone tools. Let's get all of those up and out of our inventory. Let's build a car. Well, I got to get some tree logs. Figures. Okay, let's set ourselves up again. This is me not remembering everything I had to do from the beginning of the game. Because that was back when I was learning the game. Okay, let's go right outside here. I caught a fern. How am I almost dying from hitting a fern? Unbelievable. Let's eat a little food and let's show you a little bit of health management. You got a little bit of a health boost from eating food, basic food. Let's eat a little more. And that's going to help us. All right. Let's put our other torch back in our hand. Let's go out here to a tree. And when you're out at night, look around. If you see a light in the distance, that's always a bad guy at night. Always. Let's do that. Let's get ourselves some logs and some sticks because we're going to use those sticks for fuel too. Yeah, let's cut this stuff down. I think once I have all this gathered up, I'll have built up all the basics to do all the basic crafting we need to do. All right, see? Your village is lit up at night. That's another thing that's nice about moving in with the rootlings. All right. Let's go back here. All right, now. Let's build ourselves a copper sword. Let's move all this stuff out first. Because we're going to build all better stuff right now. All right, now we got a copper sword. Let's move to the bow. Crude short bow, copper short bow. We need a little more copper ingots. I know we've got a couple here in the furnace waiting for us. So let's grab them. Okay. While we're at it, let's stick that back in there. Let that go a little. Do we need... Yeah, I gotta get some tree logs. Yeah, that's the only problem is they're not split up. Let's take those back for a minute. Let's build our bow. All right. Now we got a copper bow. Let's put that there. Now those are battle axes. We want a tool axe. All right, so let's go back to here. Let's build a copper hatchet. Oh, I'm out of plant fiber already? I thought I collected a bunch of plant fiber. Let's go and get some more plant fiber. Right here. No, no, no. Dang it. That's because I don't have tools in my hands. Okay. Oh my God, those are hurting me. Thorns hurt you. I'm a dummy. All right. Let's go back and get us more wood and plant material. So I'm not doing this like a dummy and making a fool out of myself on video. All right, hold on. Let's make it a little easier on ourselves. Cut this tree out. Get us a bunch of wood, plant material, sticks, everything else. See, this will give us plant material too. Sticks and plant material. And sap. The sap you need for the torches. Yeah, let's pick up all this stuff we knocked over. Knock down that hatchet and add it back to our inventory. All right. Now we should be able to go back to the village and build uninterrupted. All right. Let's get back to building. Now, we want... Let's build a copper hatchet. There we go. Move that over. And now we should have enough sticks, right? See, now we got two different things of, see, we got all kinds of logs now. We have more ash logs than anything else. So let's put this 100 in there and start burning with it. Because we're probably going to need more copper. How much up? We got enough to make our axe. Let's make our axe. All right. See, now we got all copper tools. Copper sword, copper hatchet, copper pickaxe, copper short. Now, if you want to make other weapons, you can. I just go with those basics. Because look, you can make maces, you can make battle axes, you can make daggers. The daggers are pretty quick and they're fun. But I usually stick with a bow for distance and a sword for close up because you can have a shield ready and use a shield too. All right, let's grab some more of these ingots. Now let's go over here to armor. First things first, we need a shield. All right, take this shield, like how I put it over there. Now you can switch back and forth between your torches and your shield. Then you block with the shield, fight with the sword, block with the shield, okay? Let's grab some more ingots as they're getting made. And you notice as you're burning wood, you're making charcoal. Handy to know, you get double fuel use. All right. Let's start building up our armor. Copper helm, 6 copper and some plant fibers. Let's build it. Now my nifty western hat is gone and I've got a protective copper helmet. All right. The cuirass, we need 11 pieces of copper. Fortunately, we should have just enough. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit or just start building some of the simpler stuff first. Okay, we got 5 pieces of copper, except I don't think we collected it. What happened here? Give me my copper. Let's go over here. Okay. 5, we can make our gauntlets. Let's make our gauntlets. There we go, now I got copper gauntlets on. Greaves, which is our legs, we need 9. So we need 20 more copper. 17, 20, we have just enough. We have the perfect amount. So I'm gonna let that finish getting built. Now we're gonna go in here. See, we got a chest in here, a Quebec chest. We're going to take our old weapons here. Let's put those all in storage and free up our inventory. Let's also take what we've got here. Because the Quebec don't seem to mind. They're basically our items now. There we go. All chests are effectively yours to take. Nobody's gonna bother you. Little something to note. I'm gonna leave the seeds here because I'm not growing a garden yet. I have only ever seen you the ability to build crude arrows. So while you go through copper and iron and thorium and cobalt tools and weapons, I've never seen the arrows upgrade. I've built up to cobalt so far, the 4th item on the list that you find. And to this point, still have not found anything more than crude arrows. What's up, buddy? Working hard? Look at you. You're pretty sturdy. All right, yeah. Take that. Let's pop you back in. No, I said pop you back in. Let's take our copper. Let's go here. I think we can build our copper cuirass now. We can. See, now watch what happens here on my jacket. Nope, now I'm wearing armor. All right. We just need our legs and we're going to be good to go. Or greaves. Although technically it's called the van bracing greaves. Greaves are just your shins. Your van braces your thighs, but who's counting? Once upon a time I did medieval reenactment and actually had a suit of armor, so I know that. At my age, I'd say I should be embarrassed to say that, but it was a fun part of my misspent youth. What do I got? Dirt? Let's go to the edge of town and dump that dirt. We don't need dirt. So what we do is I'm going to go over here. I'm actually going to put that dirt in my inventory. And if you don't want to get stuck picking it up again, just plant it. Plant it and you never have to worry about it again. There it is. There's some dirt. Are we coming to morning yet? Usually. But that's a good thing to do is, now of course it doesn't matter if it's at night if you're down underground. But when I'm above ground, I like to do my gathering during the day and stay in camp and forge at night. Forge and build, etc., etc. All right. Greaves. There we go. 9 out of 11. Oh, I need some plant fiber, huh? Pretty sure. These plants yield plant fiber? No, they didn't give me any plant fiber, did they? No, they just gave me plant material. I hate that. All right, let's go whack down a tree, get more wood, more plant material. I guess it's because I'm hitting it with an axe instead of my hand. That's going to be my guess. Because you saw at the beginning, there's nothing in my hand. But it's not making plant material. Looks like it's almost morning. Maybe these plants are too small. Yeah, these plants must be too small to harvest plant material from. Those you can get berries from. Okay, let's see if I have enough plant material now to finish what I was doing. Nope. Need one more plant material. I mean, I cut down a whole tree and it only gave me one piece of plant material. Alright, let's go cut down the big one. I heard an owl hoot at me. Let's cut all this down. Alright. I see a lot of sticks. Did I get any plant material out of that? Because I need some plant material. Yeah, now I have 5 plant material. Alright. Let's go back and finish it. It's dawn. Hear that song? That's when you know it's officially morning. That song will play every dawn. The music is real awesome. It's a real motivational to me. Really gives me an LOTR vibe about it. All right. Now, we are fully armored. We are fully armed. We've got a full set of copper gear. We are good to go. It's now morning. We got some food for our defense, for our healing. Although it looks like we need to do a little bit of healing. So let's literally eat a little food and start healing. All right. So that's day 1. All right. So the next thing you're going to want to do, once you've got yourself set up, and you've got your basic defenses taken care of, your basic materials, you got your little base of operations, you see now you got a little home here. You want to go over here to the Forgotten Temple Gateway. You want to explore that. It's a big step in the game to do. I just like to, when I played through, I decided I wanted to get established first. Basically, learn your basics in the game. But now we're going to that Forgotten Temple. And now, in case we run into something unfriendly, we can defend ourselves. See, look at that guy. See him? That's a skeleton. Right, skeleton? You don't see me? You're not a smart skeleton. That was a skeleton. You collect linen scraps from him. Linen scraps and bone fragments. The linen scraps are going to be important in building stuff soon. Okay. That's a bear. Let's not mess with the bears. Once you get later on in the game, you're going to want to take a lot of those out because they give you heavy hides. Deer and other animals like that will give you medium hides. Rats, as you already saw, and other small animals give you light hides. But right now, is that a goblin? Look at this dude. Yep. I thought I heard another one. What was that? Was that? Oh, that was a... I think those are the deer talking to each other. But now I want to see what was in his camp. No way. I just fell into a pit trap. Not a problem. Dig your way out. All right. But now, let's be ready. Right mouse button, defend. Left mouse button, attack. When you're using a two-handed weapon. I want to look to see if he left me anything. You okay, sheep? You can be free now. Listen to that music. The music is awesome in this. I really hope I don't get a copyright strike for having it in the game. Okay, so it doesn't look like he had a chest or anything for me to loot. Let's go back and find the entrance to the temple. You find the entrance to the temple? Up. Oh, look, there he is. I saw him. I saw another ogre. Was that just him, or was there a troll with him? Or that wasn't a regular wolf. That had a collar on. First time I played, I didn't have an enemy there to encounter on the outside. Okay, these fruit, that's food. Most of the mushrooms you can pick and cook and eat. But when you see a fruit, fruits are directly edible. Okay. There's the temple gateway. That's what we're looking for. But we got that dude guarding it. That guy looks scary. He's really not. See? He's really not that scary. He looks big, bad, and scary. Don't sweat him. You don't even have to block. You don't even have to block. And he gives you an emerald. Okay, let's loot these. Let's loot here a little before we go through that temple gateway. That temple gateway is important to the game. Let's gather up all this stuff. Health potion, hugely valuable. Stamina potion, I guess that's just to help you run. But let's gather everything. There's one more chest, I think, in here. Let's look around, make sure there's nothing else to loot. I think there's another chest over here. Yes, okay. We don't need the crude hatchet. Berries, that's food. I'll take them. We already got a bunch. We grab those laws. Grab some more of that. Is that cooked or... Yeah, that's cooked. All right. Cooked food is good. Let's have a roast veggie. All right. Let's go through this gateway here. Here we are in the Forgotten Temple. It's its own little tiny world. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. So you got statues everywhere. You got docile animals everywhere. You got more of these Quebec people here. What's up, buddy? Here's another one. What's up, buddy? All right. Now we got a merchant here. Look at that dude. It's like a gargoyle troll. You can interact with him, but it's all work in progress. It's not, a lot of this stuff isn't ready yet. There's a Quebec merchant. Now them you can buy stuff from using that essence of life. You can buy some spices. I guess that's stuff for cooking. Salt for cooking. Dough is all like cooking stuff. But what you want is, look at this thing. Looks magical. Unlock the memories feature. Void's curse keeps orbits locked away, but there may yet be a way to break it. A deity rests within the heart of Orbis. Seek out memories of Orbis' myriad creatures and record them here to restore her will. Your inventory can now restore a limited number of memories under a special section. Return them to the heart of Orbis to unlock a variety of rewards. See, so these are just all the emeralds. So now you have to go around and meet. See. Just caught a memory of a minnow. Let's walk around and start getting these animal memories. Hey, we got a memory of the Quebecs. Hey, Quebec. So as you go around, because you, like, at least with me, I keep relocating. Like, see, all these pieces of the temple aren't open yet. But as you go through the world and you gather more memories of more creatures, you have to return here to deliver those memories. So part of the goal, apparently, of freeing this world from, I guess there is some evil that's holding it, is restoring the memory of all the planet's creatures to it. Hey, buddy. What's up? Let's go look at the... Hey, we got a doe and a stag. Look at him. He's pretty cool, huh? Let's look around and see if there's any other animals to lock onto. Wabbit. What's up, bunny? Bun bun. With the horns like a jackalope. Froguses. Do I want to what? What are you talking about? See that little thing now? We're bringing all our memories to it. They record 9 memories. We met 9 creatures, and we returned it here to the temple. So every time, say 9 out of 240. So every time you are out in the world, you need to return here and drop these memories off. So always remember where this temple is so you can come back to it. All right. Did I just see a cave? No, okay. So our next mission in the game is to get all iron stuff. Let's go back to the real world. So now you notice when we're back, the world's much bigger. Much bigger. Also, if you notice, as the world fills out here, what you're seeing here is not the entire world. That's basically the horizon. That's as far as you can see right now. You're pretty much starting in a temperate climate. If you go south, you'll get drier, more arid, more desert-like. North, so you start seeing snow, more northerly, Arctic-type climates. It's pretty cool. All right. Let's get out of this temple. right. Now we're going to need some iron. Where's home? Let's go back towards home. Let's not mess with that bear. Fungus. Let's pick up some of these mushrooms. Let's show y'all how to cook. I showed you how you can use the regular campfire for simple cooking. Oops, see? Just found a tetra bird. Now, I said it's going to be very important to return all these memories to Orbis. Okay. Let's go down in here. I don't know if this is the cave we were in before or not. We got to find some iron. There's some copper. Might as well collect some more copper. Let's set our torch up to be the main thing. All right. Let's start getting some iron. All right. See that lava down there? Things get a little scary when you get down towards the lava. Be aware of that. I was expecting to get that far down that early. What? Whoa. Oh, it's the lobber. What are you doing? What are you doing? Give me my bow. Yeah, let's get rid of that guy. Let's eat a little food to heal ourselves. Let's gather all of his stuff. Gather some of this copper here. Because the copper is needed still for more stuff. Because one of the things you're going to eventually need to make are some repair kits. Because your stuff is consumable. All your items. Up, 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 up. He didn't see me until now. Oh, missed. Where is he? All right. Yeah, we're getting down pretty far. Okay, one of the things I want to do. Hold on. Let's put a torch there. That way we know where we came from. That's iron up there. How can I get up there? Oh, that's iron. We need that. But yeah, now we know which way we came up. Is that copper above me or iron? Oh, I just saw something. A rat. Oh, it's only a rat. I'm not worried about a rat. That looks like copper. But over there it looks like iron. Yeah, it is all copper. The rat's running away. Because we're a little better armored now. Let's go over here. Yeah, look at that. That's iron up there. Can we reach that? Sure we can. Hold on, let's figure out how. Right. I know it's over here somewhere. Let's go back down to where we were. Where was that? Oh, I'm so close. I can't reach it from here. Dang. I thought I was going to be able to get that. No, it's too far out of the way. But that one might not be. Because we need iron. That's our next building block. Oh, it's all up in the ceiling where I can't get it. No, doesn't look like it over here, though. Let me see. There we go. Let's gather us some iron. Take the next step in our construction. All right. Might as well grab some copper while we're here. But we're looking for iron, mainly. But you will need some iron for other building and maintaining and upgrading. Because when you go to the next stage of your crafting, you need to upgrade your benches. And you're going to need to do that with a lot of materials. You need to gather different kinds of hides, different kinds of ores. Yeah, that's that one I can't reach, right? Yeah, I can't reach you. All right, let's go this way and look for some more iron. That looks like copper. That's copper. Let's go through one end of this cave to the other before we start going elsewhere. Okay, this comes up here and all pretty much dead ends. No, it doesn't, but it goes up. Going up, we're not going to find iron. We're going to have to go down to find iron. All right. Let's go this way. Man, I wish we grabbed some. How much of that iron do we have? Only 5. We're also going to have to get rid of some stuff. Let's get rid of that moss. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully not pick it back up. The other thing, when I'm in an area with a little bit of light, I prefer not to have my torch on. Because you've seen there's enemies around here. We don't want to get seen. So some kind of fungus. That looks like copper. That's all copper. Yeah, it looks like the iron is only below this point. Let's go back down. Now be careful. See how you're starting to see lava down there? You don't want to go all the way to the lava. Lava bad. You can find a lot of good stuff there, though. But there's some bad, bad creatures down there in that lava. And if you look, you can actually see there's no real easy way to get down there. Eventually, you're going to come to a drop. And when you drop down there, you're going to take a huge amount, possibly fatal fall damage, and you're not going to be happy. Okay, there's more. Got to find our way around it. Up, somebody saw us. That's why I like the bow. Okay, let's keep a sword handy. I want to figure out if there's some way we can get down there. No, we're looking down through a hole in the ceiling. But look at that's all iron there. That's why I want to find a way down there. There's some creepy noises down there, too. Okay, there's more metal over there. Yeah, it's just a drop from here. Bad news down there. Let's see if we can find another way down. Hi, rat. Okay. Let's go around this way. You can see that's the torch where we came in. I want to try to find another way to wrap around to get down to where that lava and that iron is. Look at all those. Let's put out the light. Let's put out the light. We're coming into a underground stronghold area. Oh, he saw me. I don't think I can hit him from here. Let's see. Probably could have. Oh, this is too far for describing, huh? I see iron. Come to the right place then. I just don't want to release this arrow. Oh, too late now. All right, let's get that iron. Nice. I'm glad I looked around a little more. I was about to give up, go back to the surface, and close it out for a little while until I start the next part of the video, but we're in the next part of the video. All right. Like I said, let's keep it a little dark while we go through here. All right. Let's come back here. Let's go through their stuff. Look around and see if there's a some stuff anywhere to root through. Nope, not seeing it. Looking for a treasure chest or a box. All right. So we know we came from this way. Hold on. There we go. Let's plant a torch so when we get back here, we know which way is the way to get us out. So I want to find more tunnels that lead us downwards. Because that's where I think we're going to find. I think I see more iron up ahead. Yeah, that looks like a piece of iron. See how the copper over here has a coppery glint to it, and up there that has a silvery glint? That's iron up there. Yep. Let's gather it. As you see, as soon as I don't need to see anymore, I don't know if that helps them to not see me, enemies, but that's what I do. See, look, he can't see me. Goblin miner, huh? Oh, where is he? Oh, he's running. He moved. He jumped a shot on me. It's like a 10-point buck. All right. Keep your eyes peeled. Make sure there's nobody else. Gather their stuff. Look for treasure chests. There's like a similar little camp that we found on the other side. Let's see, anything up here? Okay, this goes down. There we go. This is what we were looking for. Okay. We came in this way. Let's plant you there. That's the way we came in. So we know that's the way we gotta go home. Now, notice that red glow down there? And notice all those particles start? Yeah, we're starting to go into unfriendly territory. There's some very bad creatures down there if you go too far and stray too far into the lava. Alright. Notice... Oh. What are you? What did I just step on? I have a bomb. Let's eat a little. Now you could you have a little bit of health effect. See how the health is going up? All right. Another one? Goodness. This makes it feel real creepy and eerie. But, oh, that's copper. I thought that was iron. Uh-oh. Okay, those are just miners. Well, that's a bat. I don't want to hurt the bat. Sorry, bat. I thought you were someone else. Grab his stuff. That's copper. I saw some iron somewhere over this way, didn't I? Thought I did. Keep your eyes open down here. If you see some big frogs hulking in the distance, stay away. That guy, stay away from him. He is very bad. He can one-shot you, I think. I only remember vaguely running into him once and getting one-shotted. Is there no iron around here? See some way up there above my head. All right. Here we go. Is that some? Yep, here we go. Awesome. But it's in the basalt, and basalt takes a lot longer to break apart with a copper axe. Here. I get so paranoid about breaking through and ending up falling below. Alright. Yeah, look at that guy. I don't know what that is, but I do not want to mess with him. I'm surprised he didn't see or hear me doing what I was doing over here. Yeah, the lava beings down here are very bad juju. What do we got? 22 iron ore. I'm gonna start looking for stuff I can get rid of to make more room for more iron. Yeah, like that, an orange glowing mushroom. Get rid of that. Red petals. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the cinder cloth scraps, but stuff like that I save. Azure fruit. Let's get stuff like that. What I'm trying to do right now is clear out my inventory so I have more room to grab iron. Looks like I don't need all this stone. Okay. Looking for more iron to grab. So I got a little bit of iron. I don't really have enough. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he's not the guy I thought he was. That is, though. That's that. That's the magma toad or the lava toad, whatever he's called. And I don't want to be anywhere near him. Him, I don't mind. I'll kill him. But that darn lava toad, they will send you into the abyss. Eat a little. I'm going to start finding my way out of here. You know what's bad, though? I don't know where I came in. Oh, there's the frog. I don't know if he sees me. Okay, here's where I came in. Good. Man, just all that iron over there, though. I want that iron. I want to see if that frog dude goes away. That frog dude wrecks you. Nope, there they are. There's two of them there. I guess I'm not getting that iron down there. There's a little iron up there. Can I reach that? Let me see. Oh my god. No, I really can't reach it. Oh, was that iron here? No, it's copper. But that's definitely iron. Come on. Let me see something here. I'll take the copper too. I think the iron is somewhere over here. Yep, see it? Dropped on me. I knew it was there. That's one of my paranoid things that I'm kind of paranoid of is breaking through when digging and falling into somewhere really bad. Can I get that iron now? There it is. Oh, and that's just copper? Yeah, there's only one piece of iron in there. All right, let's see something. Well, something fell in the lava and made themselves unhappy. Does he see me? I'm wondering if those lava toads or magma toads, whatever they're called, despawned and went away or not. Come on. Oh, I can only see through that. That's... See, I don't know if I went somewhere else. Well, that's copper. Come on, I need iron. lot of metal over that way. What is it? And it's all up in the ceilings where I can't get to it. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that's the magma toad. That's only copper. Yeah, that guy looks kind of scary though. Ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I can run away from him or not. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, he's bad news. I am running from him. He is not following me. Okay. My arrows, what, did like a 16th of his hit points and damage? That was awful. Oh, is that a cinder? Oh, Froggy! I can't go near those lava toads. They're bad news. Well. Let's go see if we can find a little more iron somewhere else. Because that is bad news territory down there. But I got to show it to you. Yeah. Everything else is going to be copper. Unless I find another way of going down to the lava. Yeah, see, this is all holes. This is like where I was earlier. Yeah, this is where I was before. Where everything are just holes to drop through to basically to your death. All right. Yep, there's my torch. You. What? Get out of here, you. How dare you? All right. Which way haven't we gone? I saw a torch over there. Another way of getting down to iron. Okay. Whoa! I'm an idiot. I stood in the fire. It makes it sound like something really bad is happening to you when you're actually standing in the fire like a dummy. All right. Yeah, but I pretty much think I'm at the point. Oh, wait, is this another way down? Let's have a look. Or did I just come full circle? Yeah, I just came full circle. So the only way down is that one, Hey, you. I just know I need more iron. I'm gonna try another cave. Look at all that up there. How do we get that? How do we get that? Hold on a second. It's going to be a crazy high way of building it, but let's see. Come on, get me up there. Can I reach it? Yes. Is that all there was? That wasn't very much. Man, it looked like there was so much more up there. It looked like there was so much more up there. I noticed some over here. Can I do the same thing over here, or is that too high? We already have. Let me bust the top of those stalactites. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Oh, you. How dare you? Got attacked by a rodent. All right. All right. I'm on this one. I don't think I can reach that yet. Nope. Nope. What do you mean no? Alright. Can I reach it yet? So cheesy. Really is. Let's be careful that I don't build myself so high that I fall. Okay. There's my torch. Which means that's the way I came in. Got 28 iron. That's really not a lot. Really isn't a lot to do what I need to do. What is this? That looks different from where I was. How do I get down there? Hey! Where do you think you are? This looks different. I just want to make sure. We're way down here? Yes. Yes, okay, and there's a way out too. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. A way in and a way out. Let's keep going around this way. Scoot around the back there? No, not really. All right, back on the hunt for iron. As much as I can be. I see some right in front of me. So I gotta watch, because just sometimes sometimes when I'm looking down, I'm not looking down that far, but I feel like I'm like almost getting vertigo, like I'm looking down really far, and it turns out it's only a few blocks. And I'm like, I'm looking down like 20 blocks here, but I'm not. Nice. Is there any more? No, that's it. That's a start. I'm gonna collect that copper while I'm here. All right. Get rid of dirt. What else? Do I have anything else useless to get rid of? Yeah, like some cobblestone. No. Try getting rid of you. There we go. Into the lava. Can I throw anything else into the lava that I don't want? There we go. Let's clear up space. White cap mushroom, get out of there. A bomb. Anything else? No, it just gave me some more room. That's all copper, right? Oh, no, I see an iron up there. Nope, that's copper. Huh. I see iron over there. Woohoo! Leap of faith. Right, I got it. I heard it. Yep, I got it. All right. I wanted to look high for a second to make sure there wasn't something evil under here. Oh, that's just a rat. I know there's iron down here somewhere. Let's see some more. Got a bunch of copper. Let's give us some more iron. Oh, we're going down. I almost feel like I'm back to the same place I was before. Where I first came down and ran from that. No, this is somewhere different. This is somewhere different. Yeah. Because there's that fire dude. I'm on the other side of him. I came from over there and shot him from this way and he chased me. Can he get me from where he is? Oh, he can! He can! Oh, and then he goes back. But he heals again. Yeah, lava doesn't hurt him. Lava doesn't hurt him. Oh, can he not get to me from there? Can he not get me? Oh, he's gonna go over there and heal. Oh, yeah, he goes over there and re-heals. So So he is a major, like a major deity type creature. I see a bunch of iron over there. I want all that iron. How can I get to it? Can I go down there without taking fall damage? Yeah, I see a space here. How did I not see all that before? Because this is the way I came before, and I escaped that way, didn't I? Because I think there's only one of those guys. He's like a boss dude. Hold on a second now. Yeah, he doesn't even seem to care that I'm here. Good, I'm glad this is easier to break. Uh-oh. How close am I to the iron? It's right there. It's copper, it's not even iron. I thought that was all iron. Really, that was all copper and not iron? What a bummer. What a waste of my time. Yeah, that's all copper. I thought that was all iron up there. Now I'm back down to square one where I dropped down. That's iron up there. I could see it, though. Skirt around him? Not attract his attention? Oh no, the lava toads. Those can instantly end you. Not instantly, they throw you all over the place and do real bad stuff to you. That's definitely iron. See the difference? But how do I get up there? Do I even want to get up there? I just want to be away from those evil guys. Uh-oh. Alright, what do we got? See a path over on that side. I was going to go this way. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a dead end. Let me try something now. Too far, huh? You know what? This isn't. There we go. Found a way down. Hold on. There we go. Let's mark our path out. all that iron is where I can't get to it. Let's look around and see if I can find any at kind of eye level. Oof. The lava keeps going down further and further. I'm in a dark, evil place. Yeah, there it is over there. How do I get to it? There it is up there. Hold on. No way. Me of so little faith, I guess. All right, got it. Let's see if I can get those. Oh man, my axe just broke. I don't have a repair kit. You know what? I got the stuff to build it. Let's rebuild myself a little axe. Hold on a second. Okay. I don't have enough copper. How much does... I don't have enough to build that. Oh, dang. If I had one more ingot, I could do it and fix my thing. Oh no, the toads. Magma toads. Okay. I see ya. Swung my pickaxe like an idiot instead of drawing my bow, so... That's another magma toad or lava toad. Either way, they're evil. They're very destructive and very hurtful. How am I on? 25, 35, 40? I really think I need like at least 50. But I do have a good start. Oh, those are snails. Yeah, the magma snails aren't as bad. But no, that's the toad. The toads will definitely ruin your day. Because they hit you with their tongue and they like zap you like into the netherworld. And bounce you all over the place. Okay, I remember I came up here. Where's the way out from here? This is where I came up. I know there's just a way to keep going up and out of here, because that's what I did. Here? No. Oh yeah, it was around him. Oh! Run, 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 run. No, I don't think I'm where I was before. I gotta try to get out of here now. That's copper. Who's talking to me? The skull. Oh, it's him. I think I'm about to die. Let me get out of here. Ah, I didn't want that to happen. How much did I lose of my iron? I lost more than half of my iron. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's a good spot to take a break. Oh, boy.